Hi, I'm Luke Beach, an admissions recruiter here at Rochester University. We are so glad you can join us for our Accelerated Learning Programs webinar series. If you would like more information anytime throughout this video, make sure to scan the QR code located on the screen. This will take you to a visit request form and connect you with our accelerated admissions recruiters. Today, we are so excited to be joined by Jennifer Maddock, who is the Center Director at Kitty Academy in Rochester Hills, a new professor in our Early Childhood Studies program, and an alumni of our ECS program. Jen, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, can you tell us about your experience in our Early Childhood Studies program as a Rochester University student?
Yeah, I had a very positive experience. I found that the staff was very, very supportive. From my first call to reach out to the university, all of those fears that you have were put aside. I felt very comfortable and I knew that it was a good environment for me. I enjoyed that the program was very flexible with the online components and the accelerated program. That really fit with my schedule, with my roles in my profession, as well as raising a family. One of the things that I really liked was that the Christian components to the curriculum. I think that when, even with the online classes, when you do the weekly Bible reflection, I think it reminds students, first your faith in God. And when you do that, all great things will happen. And I think it made for a richer learning experience for myself, and also brought like a closeness to my fellow students, as well as the professors and staff that I encountered.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And it's been such a joy to get to know you, and having that experience of my own daughter, being at your center. And can you just tell us about how the program has helped prepare you in your current position?
Yeah, so I had my position when I went back to school, and I was interested to see what kind of impact it would have on my professional role. And it was astounding to me. I think that I found lots of great relevant information in my classes that I could immediately put into motion in my program. There was always relevant and current information, so strong curriculum at Rochester University, but then also there was like very current things that were happening, so that I felt I was always knew what was going on and always knew the current and newest information. And I think one of the interesting things was, through my experience, I think it helped to motivate my staff to pursue their higher education. So many of them, a total of 6 actually, started to pursue higher education once I did as well. So that just added great value to my program overall, not only with my own experiences, but that I could be an example to others and encourage them to do that as well.
Awesome. So, with you now being a professor in the program that you were in as a student, it must be a bit surreal. Can you just tell us what it's like transitioning from being a former student to now being a professor?
Yeah, I would be happy to. For me, honestly, it was like a dream come true. Partway when I decided to go back to school, I didn't really know where I was going to end up or what I was going to do. And after being part of Rochester University, I knew that's where I wanted to be. So I love being part of the RU staff. It truly felt like coming home to like a community and like a family. Everyone was so supportive and encouraging. And that's wonderful for me to be able to be part of an organization like that. My students that I've encountered so far in my experiences here have been wonderful. I'm very, very passionate about early childhood, and I wish everybody was. And for me to be in a classroom, whether it be virtual or in seat, with a group of people that are as passionate about early childhood as I am, is beyond rewarding. So I have loved it. And I feel like being a part of the staff here gives me an opportunity to give back. I was very blessed to get the education I did at Rochester University. I grew so much academically, emotionally, spiritually, and I feel like it's a true gift to be able to bless somebody else with that and be a part of that. And to know that I'm a part of a team at Rochester University that's helping to shape the early childhood profession is wonderful. So I'm so excited to be here, and I can't wait to see where these next chapters bring me.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jen, for taking the time to be with us today.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, keep watching to check out the rest of our Accelerated Learning webinar series. Remember to scan the QR code on the screen if you're interested in speaking to one of our accelerated admissions recruiters or setting up an in-person or virtual visit. Thanks again for joining us.